Hello, sixth grade. These are the summary notes for all of 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3. Because in this, let me just get that to zoom in. There we go. In these investigations, we were looking at using, it went out of focus again. Sorry about that. Using the LCM and GCF. When do we see this in life? And the situations we saw within the book had us determine, whether we were using factors and multiples. So how do you know that finding multiples will help you solve a problem? So there's a few situations and themes that will help you. The first, and again, remember, if you need to pause this, pause it in order to write down the information. So I do want you to write down this information. You know that you're going to need multiples if it's a repeating event over and over. So in other words, if a tour goes out every 15 minutes and every 20 minutes, when will they both go out at the same time? So that's something an event that happened over and over again. This was the problem with the Ferris wheels that we just did. That's an event, so that indicates multiples. So repeating event over and over. The next thing is if you're purchasing multiple items in order to have enough. The classic one about this is that hot dog buns come in packs of 8, but hot dogs come in packs of 12. How many items, how many hot dog packs and how many buns packs would I need to have each bun to have each bun to have a hot dog? So if you purchase multiple items in order to have enough. And then when will something happen again at the same time? So this one's kind of similar to the first one. If it asks you, when will something happen again at the same time? Another key thing to look for when you're actually dealing with word problems, sometimes it says, when will the first, or when is the least, or the lowest? Anytime you see those words, it is indicating lowest common multiple. All right, so make sure you pause if you need to get that. Now the next part says, how do we know if we're dealing with factors? Again, vocabulary can help. A lot of times it might say, what is the greatest number of packs you can make? What is the largest? Those synonyms for greatest common factor. But also the theme of the problems. We can split things into smaller groups. So I have 24 pencils and 8 Post-it notes. If I'm breaking them up into equal amounts, what is the greatest number of bags I could make? So those were splitting. I split my 24 and I split my 8 into groups. A lot of times you'll see problems arranging into rows or things like that. Again, rows, when you're arranging things, you're just grouping them. Right? So those are the different things to look for in order to identify whether you are looking at the greatest common multiple or the least common factor. Nope, I said that wrong. The least common multiple or the greatest common factor. See, me making my mistakes.